I just have to deal with that thing on your screen. I'm sorry. What is up, everyone? Today I have many special guests. I'm here with my co-host Dylan Williamson. How you doing, Dylan?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Good. So today we have Devon Larratt, Engin Terzi, and back again with us is Derek Smith. How are you guys doing?
Massive.
Yeah, I heard you're going down to the 209 class, the 95 kilo class. Is that true?
It might be true, Chance. It might. Wait till I post new thirst traps on my Instagram. Yeah.
When was the last time we saw you at that class?
Fuck, never.
Okay.
Like 18. I pulled like one tournament at sub 200 when I was 18. Like like when I was 18, like I maybe pulled like my first two tournaments under 200, and then I was 220. And the last time I was this weight, I was in 1 RCR. So that was like before 2000. That was like 98. Wow. I was this weight.
So you were heavier back in WAL when you were making 225?
Yeah, 245 to 250, and I was cutting the 225. Yeah.
So you're only like what, 10 pounds away from that cut?
What, the 225?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what are you talking about?
I mean, if you lost another 10 pounds, you can probably make it to 95 kilo with a water cut.
95 kilo? Yeah, that's right. If I cut a little bit more weight, I'm at 95 kilo. Yeah.
That's.
I know, it's crazy,
bizarre.
right?
That's bizarre.
I know.
It's been 30 years. Okay. Before I was born was the last time you pulled this class.
Wait, is Auden heavier than you right now?
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
Is Auden heavier than you right now?
We can't speak of such things on this channel. Yeah. Wow. Crazy, right? Crazy. So yeah. Did you see that funny image of they subbed in Auden's picture for mine?
No, I didn't
for
see
the Everest picture and Levon in the background.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I did see that. That was funny. Auden just reposted that. So explain it to me. You're on a fast right now, or?
I am. Yeah. Look, I don't know if you guys know, like Jody fasts on the regular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's like I've watched Jody for like the last probably I'd say maybe it hasn't been 10 years, I don't think, but maybe like 7. She's been doing these fasts and she's gotten better and better at them. It's like at the beginning they were kind of painful, and it's crazy, man. When she fasts, she gets so healthy. Like it's so weird. I don't even understand it. Like she gets healthier, she has better energy, she gets strong. It's fucked. So anyway, so she's walking me through the fast, and this one I'm only probably gonna do 5 days. But I feel great. It's day 3. I feel fantastic. Like, yeah.
I mean, I personally, I did a 5-day water fast a few years ago. I felt amazing. So
yeah, I think they're super healthy. I read that by just doing one fast in your entire life, you cut your risk of cancer by like 50% or something like that. Like just one at some point in your life. They're big.
Yeah, there's this medical office in California that they actually treat cancer with long-term fasting. They do 21-day, 30-day, and a 45-day fasting for cancer, and they claim 100% success rate. So if that's true, it's kind of crazy what not eating can do for your body.
Well, the rumor is that cancer feeds off like sugar and carbohydrate, right? So,
yeah. The opposite of fasting is what I would call what Auden is doing.
Yeah, no shit, man. Yeah. Oh shit, it's crazy.
And I won't say anything, of course. It's not public, but yeah, he's gonna come in, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. How has his prep been leading into his match with James? I mean, have you been helping?
I'll tell you. Like, okay, Auden, I'm so proud of him because he's my son, right? So take that with a grain of salt, but I will tell you the truth the way it is. And Engin's met him. Chance, you met him at the house, right? In Vegas. Derek, have you met Auden yet?
King Table.
That's right. Yeah. And Dylan, you haven't met him yet.
I have not.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I used to think that, you know, when it came to arm wrestling, that nobody really worked harder than me. He does. He does. Really. Like, he eats, sleeps, and breathes it. I don't know that there's much more. There is still a little bit more, but not much. He's a good arm wrestler. Like, as far as teaching him arm wrestling, he's good. He gets it. And he is getting fucking strong fast, and he's changing. He's not the same arm wrestler that I am. He doesn't arm wrestle like me. He's not a copy of me. He's different in a couple ways, but he's getting good. He's getting really good. Like, I'll tell you, if I'm beat up in a practice at all, he has the ability to really mess me up if I'm not like super, super nasty. Like, and that goes for everybody. Like, right now, in my opinion, Auden at 19 is now the number 3 in the high hooker squad. I could be wrong. If there's any high hookers watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's probably number 3 in the club right now.
Are Evan and Brendan on the high hookers?
Oh, I would say that they are not, but I'll tell you, Evan's probably in trouble. Like, you know, and look at here's the thing. Right now, there might be a problem, but he's 19. Okay, he's 19. Like, and we're already having this discussion. You know, like, we'll see. Look, I'm super excited about the match. I think James is a stud. I think he's a young Leonidas Arcona. That's what I think. I think that, you know, he's like a slightly smaller version of Leonidas. Naturally good arm wrestler, doing the lifts, crossing over. You can see he's crossing over. It's a great test for Auden. It's a great test.
Yeah.
I think Auden's gonna fucking kill him.
You think so?
I do.
I have a feeling you might be slightly biased, but
I am super biased. I'm as biased as a person can be. However, I'll tell you, in my opinion, and I don't want to talk too much about the match, but I think that, look, a lot of respect to James. I think he's really good, but I think there's going to be problems. I think that there's going to be problems for him. Problems that he may not have answers for.
Chance, like, can you tell us about this guy?
About James
Like,
English?
Yeah, his level, you know. I don't know much about him.
So I don't
Like,
really think
compare with the guys that, you know, I would have known.
Engin, do you know who Mika is from California?
Yeah, originally I think Georgian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know in practice that James is beating Mika. This is practice, but it's, you know, refereed, ready, go practice.
This is the most relevant piece of information that there is on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, you know, it's hard to say. I heard he's beating Vazgen.
Yeah. And there's that, and there's the lifts. The lifts are all very good. The lifts are good. There's the little bit that he did, like he did an amateur tournament, not a lot of information. Mm-hmm. But the work that he's done with Mika is significant. That's like, I think everybody knows how good Mika is.
But does he dominate him? Does he barely beat him? Or?
It seems like he's kind of handling him. Derek, have you seen any of this in person? I know.
Yeah, James, because he practices down in Southern California, so when we have our big meetup once a month, I've seen James over there. But he was on the table with me very much. I sat next to him and give him some pointers and stuff, but he was sitting in the straps all practice. And this is the last couple times I saw him, so I know he's taking it super serious. Like, he is not there to mess around at practice. He's all work, like no play when he's there, and just trying to take as much in as he can, get as much work into the straps and on his arms as he can. So I can't really speak to like his style or preferences. I didn't pull with him, you know, but I know he's taking this super serious. And I gripped up with him at the LA Fit Expo a year ago or 9 months ago or something, whatever it was. And he was strong. I thought he was a bodybuilder. I didn't know who he was. And I gripped up with him and I was like, he knows how to arm wrestle. Oh, he knows how to arm wrestle. He got all tight and everything. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he definitely knows how to pull. At what level?
Did he beat you?
No. What do you do, Devin? I had to stand up. I was like, oh, okay, hold on, wait. All right, I had to get ready, but
okay.
But no, James. I mean, I don't know, because On's growing so fast and stuff, but James definitely strong, and he's a good arm wrestler. I don't know if he's way up there, but he's good. He knows how to tighten up. And
Derek, I want to ask you a question. Recently, is he getting stronger? Like, you can see that clearly, or is it just like normal, steady way increase? Like after his match was set with Aaron, the things change.
Yeah, I mean, that's since then that's when he's been pulling Mika and things like that, and all his lifts have been going up and up and up. But on top of that, he's learning how to arm wrestle and how to access all that strength on top of it. So I mean, yeah, he's definitely getting better as days move forward. And he's not super old, is he? James is
24.
23, 24. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
and on top of that, one other thing is he also hired Lachlan as a coach. So he has had structured arm wrestling training.
Yeah, but we saw what Paul Lynn did to Lachlan.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, unfortunately for Auden, he doesn't have Paul Lynn in this corner.
Wow, that's a dirty slap in the face, Chance Shaw.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Real quick, I got a couple super chats I want to address. Music guy says, Chance, are you now considered the second best Shaw in arm wrestling? Devin, can Brian Shaw beat me with no experience, you think?
Ooh. Oh.
Is it close, or is it
Derek, what do you think, man? What do you think?
Did you feel how static strong he is on the table when he just tightens up?
Listen,
I never grew up with Richard Lepke.
I'll tell you something.
I imagine
he's so fucking strong that I was scared to take him there.
Yes.
That is how strong he is. He feels like a stronger version than Richard fucking Lepke's, I'm telling you. Look, there's no doubt in my mind that I can do things to piss him off, but I didn't even want to. I'm like, this guy just needs to he's got a shot, man. And right now he'd just squash a lot of people with knowing nothing at all.
Could you beat him if you wanted? Because you lost some power.
Listen, it would be disrespectful for me to even talk about it. It would be disrespectful to the sport to say that I couldn't. However, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, if you don't think that that's a fucking dragon, you are mistaken. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, the reason I asked that question, because right now in such shape, Chance with the...
Well, Chance, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm telling you. That's a fucking... Listen, it'd be a fun match. I'm telling you right now. Chance versus... No.
Chance Shaw would beat you right now, so it means that...
Who, me? Me?
Of course, right now...
Stop it. Stop it. Don't throw this young guy in front of a fucking person like me.
You are only like, what, 236?
Oh, God, listen, I don't have to eat ever again in my life, and my willpower alone will pin Chance Shaw. Okay?
Hey. I'll put you on the side table.
I love you, Chance. I love you. Let's train this weekend coming up.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get to grip up with all of us. It's going
to be great, man. I can't wait.
Another super chat. Devin teaches Brian how to arm wrestle. Rip Levon. Do you think that it's a few years away?
Again, listen, guys, this is super hot right now, okay? We have the attention of some super strong human beings, and it doesn't stop with Brian Shaw, okay? Arm wrestling is a beautiful sport, and I think that people are recognizing that. You got a guy like Brian Shaw coming in. Does he have potential to beat Levon in a couple of years? I will say yes. But I will also say that there's a lot of people could have that answer. Not a lot of people have that answer, but there's a lot of work to be done between now and then.
Of course.
Okay? Like there is realistically, we are talking about years, okay? And we're not talking about a decade. And around the 5-year mark may be feasible. It might be less. I don't know, because there's a lot of unknowns about the true strength of Brian Shaw in arm wrestling. Okay. There are so many indicators that say, yes, it won't take him long. However, nobody walks into the sport in year 1 or year 2 unless you're 10 feet tall and 800 pounds and win a world title.
Right.
No.
Yeah, of course. Everything's going to take time, but not everyone has the potential to beat Levon.
Right.
I don't have the potential.
And he does. And
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Derek does if he learned how to top roll.
I'm top rolling. I don't want to
You're not top rolling nobody.
I don't even want to get out of this.
You better top roll this weekend.
I can't divulge what I'm gonna do with Travis here, but you know.
Well, you better not do that silly stuff that you sometimes do.
It's right there, man. Right there.
Okay. Pull him like you pulled the big Iranian.
That was right-handed though, but yeah.
That guy was going inside.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Okay, so real quick, I got 5 gifted memberships from Austin Arsenal, so thank you for those. Another super chat. Devin, do you have a date in mind for your comeback?
Supposed to talk to my manager. My mouth gets me in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I can't help myself. Okay.
Especially, I manipulate him on one-on-one. His manager forbidden him to talk with me one-on-one.
I'm very eager.
I'm not joking.
Okay? I'm very eager. Okay. But there's a process that has to happen. I have to level up. I have to heal my back. And I can't say it before I'm like launch clear. I'm good. It won't be long, guys. Believe me. You guys know I'm fucking dying here. Okay. All I want to do is fight, really. But, you know.
This year, though, I would imagine.
I would be fucking shocked if it's not. But, yeah.
I don't want to get you in trouble saying a date, but this year we can probably imagine we'll see you again.
Devin, look at here.
Oh, stop it. Stop, Engin. You give away too much. Okay. Listen, there's already whispers, okay? There's already whispers. But, yeah, I'll be back. I'm just, I'm still in a very... Look it, guys. Levon is fucking incredible. I burned my candle hard. Believe me.
Yeah.
I went hard, you know. Doesn't mean I'm done arm wrestling.
Not only him, you just pull so many.
I did.
Prudnik, Sandris, on the right hand. Prudnik, Sandris, Gennady, Dave, Hermes, Dennis, Georgi Svetko, and Levon.
Your memory is faster than mine, Engin. Your memory's faster than mine.
This is really incredible.
Yeah.
Anyways, won't be long.
All right.
And you know what happened? Chance, just wait. And he goes down, and he challenges Travis. Can you believe that?
Oh, I didn't challenge Travis. I just said it's inevitable.
I saw the video. You were like,
it's inevitable. I fucked Travis up. Where is Travis? He should be on. Oh, it's his son's birthday today.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I did send Travis the link just in case, but I think
he's probably with this boy. I think he's probably with Tyson. I think they're celebrating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cutting down to 95 and challenging Travis.
Travis is fucking soft now. He's talking all tough going after Camille and Derek, but really I think that he was waiting until I was cutting down for him to make a return. Seriously, that's what I think. Like I say I lose to Levon, I cut down, and Travis is like, oh, it's safe to come out again.
Dang. You can't beat Travis when you're light? You got to be heavy to beat Travis?
No, I can beat Travis. I used to beat Travis when I was light. Yeah.
Okay.
Who has the last win between you two? Is it you?
Well, if you consider all the times we've run into each other the last 5 years, he's like a baby. It's like a joke, right?
No, it was left arm and WAL, and Travis beat him last time.
No, it was at Orlando, Florida. It was right there. We arm wrestled a whole bunch, and he felt like a little punk, little bitch.
You counted, huh?
2019.
Of course I count that. Of course I count that. Why wouldn't I? It's between him and me. That's it. It's between him and me.
All right.
He probably doesn't want to see it like that, but whatever. Like he comes close. Anytime we get close to each other, there's a problem. I don't know why that is.
Well,
so
you guys will be close to, you guys are going to be.
I'm just saying. Look, I'm in support of Travis's comeback, but every time I get close to that guy, there's a fucking problem. I don't know why. Always has been. Always has been.
What do you remember? What Travis said about the odd match? Who he was cheering for? Chance on the stream the other day.
Yeah, he said English.
He said anybody related to Devon Larratt, I hope they lose. That's what he said. He said anybody.
I'm so happy he's back. Really, I'm so happy the guy is back. He's really fun to fight. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be neat. I'll be cheering for you then, Derek. Be cheering for you, man. I hope you fucking squash this guy.
I hope so too.
I think that whenever you pull Travis again, that will be much more intense because it is much more personal.
And listen, when I do pull Travis again, it'll be right. It'll be right. Because if he doesn't want to count that side table stuff, like if he thinks that the last time we pulled was, he wants to make it really official, then it'll be official. Like we'll pull when it's official. Yeah.
I got a couple super chats from your good friend here, Devin.
Peter Anchor.
Yeah, Peter Anchor.
Oh, this fucking guy. Haven't you blocked him yet?
I'm
There
not
should be a system-wide ban. Is Peter Anchor the new fucking, what's his name? What was that? Stap the B? Remember that dickhead?
Listen, anyone who donates me money does not get banned. That's my
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, everybody has a price.
I will only read his super chat. He said, Devin, or you will lose, Devin. Just wait. Auden, then you. And then he said, Levon is just a human, but I am not. Devin will see.
So I'm guessing that this guy is 14 years old, probably weighs 140 pounds, just got done jerking off, and he's not really that good at all. Really bad. Just some dudes, and he's Australian.
He's donating in euros, so
okay. European. Well, he's probably from like Austria or Switzerland or something. Okay. One of these non-confrontational countries.
So he's just getting it out online.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, who is this guy? Does anybody know Peter Anchor?
No.
I mean, he has been writing me from Instagram sometimes, and he's just following the chats, but I don't exactly know who he is.
Okay, Peter Anchor, you throwing money around there, just throw up the money and put a flag up somewhere, and one of us will come by and smack you, okay? Just put up that flag, put a pin, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, announce yourself, and we shall appear.
Yeah. I tell you what, Peter, come down, sponsor Challenger Series 2, I'll set you a match. Easy as that. How's that sound?
With me.
Yeah. Devin versus Peter Anchor. What do you think?
Completely official. Yeah. But this dude is 135 pounds in Switzerland in his mother's basement, just thinking about jerking off a second time today, and no prospects in life whatsoever. Zero.
No prospect.
Sitting there. Zero prospect.
I really want to move into the Challenger Series, but I'm going to just try to run through these super chats really quick. I have a gentleman that gave me a super chat that I cannot pronounce his name. Abi Vandit, maybe? He said Khalid versus Shaw versus Shaq.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the Khalid Blue Bowen rematch.
Yeah?
Fresh for fresh this time.
I think Khalid kills him.
And then you got the Schoolboy cleanup at the other end for Khalid potentially. No, it's too much now, right? How about Khalid versus Leonidas?
Ooh, that could be interesting.
I saw Leonidas this last weekend. He was out here.
He's awesome, eh? I think he's future champ. Seriously.
He's great.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to match me.
You think he's gonna beat Levan or?
No.
Okay, future champ is what? 115?
115.
Or your category? Your category. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna beat you. Okay.
Well, he might. He might. He's good.
I mean, if Chance is beating you,
Chance not beating anybody. Chance gonna have a hard time with Derek.
I'll beat Leonidas and then I'll beat you.
Crushing Chance, right?
Chance, you won't beat Leonidas now.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
Set it up. Let's.
You will not beat Leonidas anymore. You would have beat Leonidas probably 8 months ago. 6 months ago.
I gripped up with him in November, and
yeah, that was November.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but
he's different now. He's not the same.
I just felt his hand last week, and I'll crush Leonidas. I told him that to his face too. I said,
you will not even crush Travis.
Well, I'm talking about right-handed Devin. But because I walked up to Leonidas, he looked at me and said, "Super match." I said, "Yes, please, yes."
Really?
Yeah. And I gripped it up to him in the air. We did the thing, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Leonidas, I will." And he's like, "What if I hook you with that?" I said, "Then I'll do this." And I just pulled. I kept
hook pullers always do well in that air bullshit.
Okay.
I was top rolling.
You were not top rolling. You were top rolling nobody. You thought you were top rolling, but it was still a hook.
Derek, he told me about it. He called me. He said, "Engin, I met Derek, and I let him feel like he's stronger than me. I just fish him, and then I'm gonna destroy him."
Right-handed any day with Leonidas.
I asked for it first, Derek. Don't jump me in line.
No, I've been saying this for months, for years.
Okay. Listen, hey, what about this? So these are all great matches, but seriously, John Brzenk versus Leonidas is coming.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, Devin, you tell us.
About Leonidas versus who?
John Brzenk.
I've got to go with John Brzenk. I've got to.
No way. No way. You think he can? How old is John? Is John 60?
Yeah. You think he has 10 years on you?
Aren't you 60?
I feel like I'm 60.
No, Devin's like 48, 49, and then John's 50, like 58.
John, I thought John's 60.
Somewhere. He's like right up there.
He's getting real close. I think he turns 60 this summer. Am I wrong?
Devin, what if John can keep Leonidas' wrist flat like this? If the match turns?
He will do that. He will. For about 10 seconds in round 1. And that's it. And then there's a problem.
I'm judging Leonidas off of November, like when Dane Sellers beat him right-handed, Chance played with him right-handed. So I got to go with Brzenk.
Well, maybe we'll have to arrange a personal bet.
I like it.
Yeah. I think. Look. Of course, we always cheer for John, right? But like realistically, you have a young champion whose trajectory is steep. We can all agree, right? We all agree that Leonidas probably for the next many events will show up better and better and better.
Yeah. So I'm just confused, Devin, because Schoolboy and Leonidas had a pretty close match. Are you saying that?
Would you say that was close?
Yeah, I would say.
Because I think it turned pretty lopsided by the end.
It did. By the end, it was lopsided, but a match, as a whole, I think it was relatively close. And yet you think that Leonidas can beat John Brzenk, Derek, and myself. So do you have Schoolboy higher than us three?
Ooh. So messy, isn't it?
Chance. The one round that Schoolboy beat him.
Who are these YouTube guys? Who are these YouTube arm wrestlers?
Chance. You remember, right? Round 4 that when Schoolboy won. It was just like he caught him like this way. And so he was really exhausted, his hand, wrist everything was gone. He didn't have any other, he did something that I think that you guys couldn't do it, just because if your hand was that exhausted.
I wouldn't have to, Engin. I wouldn't
No, that's not what I am talking about. What I'm just saying that what we need to compare here, the hand of the Schoolboy, that it was just from round 1, it was just like already. So what I'm just saying that if he takes the wrist totally, he's gonna beat you guys. If he takes, I'm just saying that. So you said that it was a very close match. That's what I
not very close.
Close on the score.
Yeah.
But those I think after one round, Schoolboy was already exhausted. This is what I try to say.
Okay, so Chance. So I hear what you're saying. You're saying you'd whack Schoolboy, you'd whack Leonidas, and potentially you'd even clean Derek there.
I didn't say
and
that.
me. and me. But
yeah, for sure you.
Right.
Yeah, that one for sure.
But listen, so let's get serious about Schoolboy. Where does he rank? And I have a question for you exactly, Chance, before we even get there, because to understand this, we also need to understand Ryan Bowen.
Okay.
What? Now, I have my own beliefs about what happened that day, but what happened that day, Chance?
With Ryan and me?
Yeah.
I mean, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I just wasn't
Right. But you both, neither one of you has stopped.
No, but for me, I was not really taking arm wrestling serious. I had just started a new career. Not to make excuses, Ryan beat me that day, but like arm wrestling was not really in my cards for the future.
How old were you?
I think I was 20 when we pulled, and now I'm 25, 26 on Tuesday. So,
but what happened in that match? You think it was just he beat you?
I mean, it was whoever had the buckle because we were using
right, and you guys were doing that old school fucking hustle strap.
Yeah. So it was just,
made a big difference.
Yeah. I think even if the strap was just changed, I would have probably clean swept it.
Right.
But again, it's 4 years ago, so who?
Right,
really
but
matter.
still, you'd beat Ryan today.
Yeah,
easily,
very easily,
easier than Schoolboy did it.
Yeah, and I think Ryan is good. Don't get me wrong. Like at 95 kilo, he's probably top 20 in North America. So like he's not a bad arm wrestler. He's just,
Ryan, top 20 in North America at what weight?
95 kilo or 100 kilo.
I don't know if it's a compliment or disrespect or what.
It's both.
In all of North America, so that includes Canada and what is Mexico part of that as well?
Yeah, Mexico, U.S., Canada. I think he's top 20 at like 100 kilo. Let's say.
Can he beat everybody in Mexico? Does Australia own Mexico?
I don't know. Maybe him and last time him and Alan Guerrera faced, he beat
close,
Alan
right?
3-1.
Close, though, right? Yeah.
But there's a super heavyweight Mexican champion. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Okay.
But now we're talking about Australia versus Mexico. Lachlan and Rijkaard clean up Mexico probably. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But back on to you can beat Schoolboy, Derek, Leonidas, Engin, Dylan, everybody.
Yeah.
He can't even beat Dylan. Dylan smokes him right now.
Okay, so you think that you could beat Leonidas?
Out of everyone you listed, that was only the one person that I was
okay, so does that mean that you could beat John Brzenk too?
If Leonidas beats John, then I would believe that I can beat both of them.
So what do you think right now, though? You think you could beat John right now?
I think that since I pulled John, I have improved, and maybe he has not improved. So I think that my chances are higher now than they were 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago when we competed against each other.
This is arm wrestling mad though. Devin, it's styles. Like, what are we even forgetting the fact that it's all different styles and stuff? Just saying who beat, because you beat so and so, you can beat so and so.
You know what? I've given up on that theory after Vitaly beat Camille. Now it's just straight math. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me just try to run through some super chats, and I would like to try to move into the Challenger Series. I'm just going to mention it once. The challengerseries.com is where you can get the pay-per-view and the in-person tickets. Who'd be a good opponent for Brian Shaw in his arm wrestling debut? I think that you, Devin, said he needs like celebrity matches, something easy just to get his feet wet.
I think so. I think we start off with just an icebreaker, and I think that him and his buddy Eddie should pull. That's what I think. That's just a nice icebreaker. Get them both used to that. I think that's a nice place for him to start. Just to throw it in. Did you guys see Eddie fucking knock those two guys out yesterday?
That was hilarious.
He like threw a dude
and then fucking awesome.
And then, that was.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Hilarious.
Throwing the dude down, knocking the other guy out, looked like a fucking hippopotamus fighting a bunch of fucking jackals.
It was amazing. Your buddy Peter Anchor says, Devin, your guessing is wrong, like we saw with Levon. Not sure.
So this guy must be on Levon's level then, huh? Yeah.
Maybe higher.
Could be.
Maybe higher.
This.
He's at the level of Hambaba.
Let me tell you something, okay? When it comes to last names, there's hidden truth in that, okay? Way back, your dad and your granddad and your great-granddad, they were always slowing people down, okay? Nothing's changed. You're just going to slow this thing down, Peter Anchor, okay? I will destroy you whenever we meet, okay? Just throw money on it. Get bigger, okay? When you're 25 in 10 years, give me a call.
Nice. 3WOD says, Devin, when will you come back to Mindy's gym?
Maybe when University of South California pulls me out there.
Okay, that could be interesting. Shane Owens is in here. Shane's on the card here. You all know Shane, right?
Shane.
Owens. He's pulling Carl Stanley.
Oh, yes.
Okay. He says, Devin, you said Shaq was the strongest non-arm wrestler you felt before. Did Brian Shaw take that title?
That's a very interesting question. And I think if Shaq and Brian Shaw were to arm wrestle today, I'd favor Brian Shaw. However, Shaq is a fucking monster. And if you gave them like 3 or 4 years, I think Shaq would be that's terrifying shit to even think about. You know, a committed Brian Shaw is terrifying. A committed Shaquille O'Neal is fucking ridiculous too. Like I can't even imagine what these guys would be. You're talking about, you know, a 7'3", like natural, like almost 400-pound human just walking around with hands like probably 4 times as big as most people's, bones thicker. And then you got Brian Shaw, who's a 6'8", probably strongest human being who's ever lived in terms of weight he can throw around. You know, you throw those two together in an arm wrestling match, like it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. That
needs to be the first match, Engin. You should for East versus
West. I think we could get Brian pretty easy. I think we need to work on Shaq. That's crazy. That's a crazy match. If you could sell Shaquille O'Neal versus Brian Shaw, that's an icebreaker.
Yeah, that would be amazing for the sport of arm wrestling.
Like the icebreaker.
Peter Anchor says, Engin, set up a podcast with you, Devin, and me. I don't think
Who is this guy?
I don't
Who is this guy? Listen. I'm well versed. I am well versed in fucking weirdos, okay? I am
at your list of weirdos.
I am well versed, okay?
Someone wrote you all that?
Look at this stuff. Look at all this stuff.
Wait, read us a small tidbit. What is that? What is on all that?
I was going to do this on the members. I was going to do this on my members only.
Just a little tidbit.
But you know, Derek, like being me, you know, it's a blessing and it's a curse. Okay? All right? Nothing is for free in this life, okay? You probably don't want these problems, Derek. So what? Letter to the real, true, original version of No Limits, Devon Larratt, and all of his clones, doppelgangers, lookalikes, his men, Clone Larrattissimo, Killionaire, Cat Smasher, and all the rest of them. From me, Christine.
Oh.
Hey, fellas. It's me, Christine, your new god. I know that you, the original version of No Limits, Devon Larratt, is a non-human shapeshifter. You are either a vampire, reptilian lizard, or a Hulk. That you could be a few hundred years old and born into one of the 13 Illuminati bloodline families. I am in this world, but I am not of this world. I come from somewhere out there in the universe. And anyways, this carries on. This carries on for about 20 pages.
20 pages?
Over 2 letters. And I have another one coming. I have a new girlfriend, okay? Jody is a little bit mad at me, but I have a new girlfriend. She lives in the UK, okay?
Nice. That's
great.
I don't know how to follow that up.
Rabbit?
And this is what you call poking the bear. Poking the crazy bear. It's not ideal.
Is this during a fast he's poking you?
No, I'm not the bear.
No, she's not the bear.
This is the bear. This is the...
So you're the bear. You're the bear.
No, No. I'm his soulmate. It's true, but she's his twin flame, and also he needs to worship her on a pedestal, etc.
Listen. It's okay. It's okay. Like I understand why she would choose me.
Right.
Right.
It's hard to resist.
It's funny. It's funny shit, man. Really.
But yeah, he's on a fast. I don't know if he's told you, but he's killing it. And yeah.
Get
See, I believe when psychotic people write you psychotic letters, reading them publicly is probably the worst thing you could do. But
listen, I'm in love with this person. Okay, all right. They can keep
Baby Reindeer Part
they
2.
can keep-
You're gonna get so many more letters now.
He's just started watching Baby Reindeers.
Here's the thing. There's parts of me that love this person.
Oh, Devin.
And okay, I'll stop.
They're not going to be able to read through your sarcasm. That's the scary part.
What sarcasm are you talking about? Everything I say is completely authentic, and I'm so in love.
Jesus. We'll never get to the challenge series.
A couple more super chats, and then let's try to move on, and we can go through the matches for the Challenger Series and get into that. That's what this was all supposed to be about, and it's just so hard to move through with everything going on. Music Guy says, will we see Engin versus Bowen or Auden versus Bowen? Engin, what do you think?
Engin's training again, right?
Yeah.
Better be careful what you say, Engin.
After I saw, like, I was planning to become the 85 kilo and face Samusha, but after I see Samusha beating guys one after another, so I think I'm thinking it's better to go 77 kilo category and face those guys like Mindaugas and beat the shit out of them. But, yeah.
Do it, Engin. Do it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
You were there, right, when I put VRL? You were just filming there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, that form was very good, Derek.
You feel healthy right now? No injuries? Everything feel okay?
No, injuries everywhere. But just if you just, you are 50, if you're going to pull, you're going to pull now. You are not going to wait. Like, I don't think I'm going to get healthier. So I will just either do it with all this or just quit, So since I'm not going to quit, yeah, I will never get the injuries are not like new injuries, chronic. Right. So once you push your limits, you are as strong as your weakest link on the chain.
Yeah. Another super chat from I Love AOC says, Devin, please convince Derek the Man to stop hooking.
It's like that's all I've been trying to do with my life,
dude. Did I hook? What's from Iran? Did I hook? I didn't hook him. I rolled.
Okay, I didn't try
to hook Matt until the end. Oh my god!
I hope you top roll him this weekend. Seriously, seriously, Derek. Like, you cannot hold on to people. That should be like one of the first lessons that you learn as a young man, right? Can't be holding on to people, Derek. What are you thinking?
The amount of arm wrestling fans and novice arm wrestlers messages I'm getting about not holding on. You're having these people that know nothing about arm wrestling message me and say, Derek, stop holding on, and critiquing me as an arm wrestler. They have no idea about anything. You have these people just reiterating your
Derek, I have people telling me to do I have people telling me to do deadlifts and squats, okay? Join the party, okay?
I'm not trying to hook anybody.
I have people telling me how to train every day that I open up my internet page.
Good. I got a program.
They teach you what to do?
What's that?
They teach you how to arm wrestle?
Yes, they do. Yeah. Okay. Like I'm like completely retarded compared to this 16-year-old kid who's in his basement in Australia, who just got finished his third fucking jerk off for the day. And I know I should probably do deadlifts and squats, and I would have beat Levon if I fucking had done a couple more deadlifts,
That's all it took.
Are you going back to the gym? Sorry, I don't interrupt. I saw you say something with Aubrey.
Yes, I am actually. Actually, that's why Jody was giving me shit, because I got to go to the gym with Habry. Like when I go to the gym, this is part of look at. I do have to get healthy. I do, okay, but that's not got anything to do with winning a world title, okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today when we talk, I don't remember when last time I saw you this healthy. Your eyes were shining. You
Are they
look very
shiny?
healthy. Yeah.
They shiny? Yeah.
Really. Yeah, yeah. You really look healthy. Seriously, I'm serious. And
Well,
it is
just
good. It is
wait.
good that it's
Yeah.
helping you.
Yeah. It's just a lot of things. I was able to let go of a lot of things, you know. Not the same. Like my base psychology has altered. Once I lost Levon, I was able to just give up. Performance for me, I always love performance, but I now have to focus on my health. Like I cannot look at. I would have died. I would have. I was willing to be patient. Fucking zero to beat Levon. Yeah, you know, I was patient zero in some occasions. Okay, I did everything I fucking could, but he's incredible. I need to shift now. I need to get healthy and yeah.
Devon, this chance all the time asking me. I set a match for Matt Mask on August 10th against Lars, and he's saying, Engin, what if Brett Grundy beats Matt? And then and I asked him,
That's a
Matt,
good
he
match.
said,
Actually, I'll tell you, that's a great match.
and Matt says that Engin, don't worry about it. Brett will not even know what hit him.
You know what? I think he's right. But I'll also tell you, I think that Grundy versus Lars is a good match too. It might
Yeah, but
actually even be better than Matt versus Lars, because I think
do
that's
you
gonna.
do you think that Brett is gonna beat Matt or no?
No, no, no.
Chance?
I think it's close. I think it's a lot closer than Devin thinks it is. I've pulled Matt and Brad multiple times in practice, and I think it's a lot closer than Devin does. But Matt is like Devin's stepbrother. Of course, he's going to root for Matt. It's close. It's close. And I think that if Brad beats Matt, then maybe he should get a shot at someone else. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's go to the challenger.
Okay.
We talking about the psycho fans or whatever. Oh, Devon, reading that letter was 20 pages. Was
That's
only
my girlfriend.
One person.
That's my girlfriend, Engin.
Okay.
Go. Last super chat I'm going to read until towards the end is Potena just with a 20 or 200 Norwegian crown super chat says Wagner Bortolato will beat you all. Left-handed, he probably would, actually. What do you think, Devin? At 236 left-handed, can you beat Wagner?
Easy day.
Okay.
He'll fall right on my bicep. Gas out.
You're just going to hook him.
Easy day, right. Wagner. Wagner be smashing around gym equipment, getting thrown out of every gym in Brazil, and I'll just show up and hook him.
Yeah.
Chance, how many matches between Canadians and Americans do you have in this card?
Let's see.
2?
I have
2 or
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah. The Canada versus America matches is John Therian versus Robbie Karstendijk. Well, 4 technically, because Matt has 2 matches. Matt Mask versus Wilton Brock left. Matt Mask versus Brad Grundy right, and then of course Auden and James.
And Chance, which one is a stronger arm wrestling nation, America or Canada?
It's the U.S., of course.
Wow.
Do you know what arm wrestling is called in Bulgaria?
What?
No.
Canadian wrestling.
Yeah. Do you know who the first president of the WAF was?
I think it was Bob O'Leary from US, not the Fred.
No, Fred Roy, a Canadian. Sure he was.
Before Fred, it was Bob
Do you
O'Leary.
know who the last North American world champion was?
Have you ever heard of Petaluma, California?
Oh, you ever
Who was
heard
the guy? What country did the guy come from who beat John Brzenk?
If you guys would beat John.
What about Jerry Caderet? What about Michael Todd?
So just real
What
quick.
about Dave Chafee? What about Derek Smith? What about
Stan Scott?
What about any of the American champions that haven't been owned by a Canadian? Is there any of them?
When we talk about arm wrestling nations, it cannot just be representative of one person.
Oh, you think it's just me?
It has to be depth, right? And
okay, let's talk about the best woman arm wrestler. Because, okay, we'll say that I got the best man. What about the best woman?
How is you are the best man when there is John Brzenk?
Okay, listen, we're not talking about all time here. We're talking about we're talking about today.
Okay. Hey, listen, Chance, whenever I asked this Chance to you, this was exactly my intention, to stir the pot. Look where we are now.
Depth matters, Devin. I want you to do yourself a favor. Go to In the Hook rankings, and you can count how many Canadians there are versus how many US.
And what, you think that's even? And you know that most Canadians live in huts up north where there's no internet and no running water. Okay. Do you know that we have giants? Have you ever watched what's that very popular series there with the White Walkers and the fucking the different? You know that's real, eh? You know that we have giants up there.
I believe it.
We do. And they're all unranked. No, but they're not in the rankings.
Yeah.
No. Do you remember when the Gracies sent their smallest brother into the UFC?
Devin, listen, I know.
Okay. Team Canada will destroy Team USA anytime we actually want to.
Not even close. The top 10 Canadians.
Winter is coming, Chance. Winter is coming.
Right. Stop trying to win over Ryan Espy.
Okay, woman arm wrestling. Devin, has there been any Canadian woman arm wrestler that could beat Dot Jones?
Are you talking about in the past, or are you talking about today?
All time, like Dot Jones. Do you think any woman from Canada could beat her?
Do you know that there's one woman who beat Dot Jones?
Dufresne? What's her name? Is that?
She just happens to be a Canadian, Leanne Dufresne.
But I think that Dot also beat her. No.
Who? I just thought you said who had beaten her, and I was like, yeah, a Canadian beat Dot Jones. Her career was way longer. But what about today? Who's the best?
The number one ranked in all rankings would be Jocelyn Brisson from Canada.
A Canadian.
Yes.
Look at it. Canadians are always on top, okay?
However,
on top geographically, on top in the rankings, all positions.
Hey, we have the 154 woman. So
I love drama.
For the record.
Yeah, go ahead.
That counts for something.
Hey, Auden, listen, I'm talking to these guys. Yeah.
Guys, hey.
They asked me a question that I couldn't answer earlier.
What's the question?
I didn't want to answer it.
What's the question here?
Okay, Auden, who is better in arm wrestling, Canadians or Americans?
Canadians.
Yeah, no, there was a more difficult.
Come on.
There was.
When I said, is Auden bigger than you? That question? If I asked Auden if he's bigger than
that was the real question.
Hey,
yes.
Devin, you're going to have to start paying him rent pretty soon, Devin. You're staying at his house now. You're staying at his house.
We are all leaves on this tree, Derek. Okay, they all fall eventually, and they were replaced by other leaves.
There we
go. Let's try to get into the Challenger Series if we can.
Okay.
We're 53 minutes into the podcast, which is amazing, but I hope that you guys don't have to leave after an hour.
I'm in trouble already. Hey, look at all the... Oh, my God, we got the young champs here. I got to leave pretty soon. I'm going to beat these guys up before I go. Look at these young champs.
Nice.
All right, you guys are all pulling today?
How's it going?
What's up, guys? Looking good. Look at. I just want to. I'm sorry. I gotta pause this podcast. See this? One green hoodie. Two green hoodies. 3, 4. Oh my god. What's going on here? If Levon was here, there'd be 5.
Yeah. Chance, maybe before Devon leaves, ask his predictions about these matches quickly before asking us, so that he would answer.
All right, we're going to go rapid fire, Devin. You just have to give a score, 3-2, 3-1, 3-0, and who you think will win. Ahmed versus Dane Sellers. You know Ahmed. I'm not sure if you know Dane.
From France, I think.
Yeah.
When you went there, yeah.
I know Ahmed. We were together when we. I don't know Dwayne that well.
Dane beat Leonidas right-handed in November.
Recently?
November.
Oh, he did that in November. Good match. I'm just gonna say good match on this one because I don't know Dwayne good enough.
Okay. Shane Owens versus Carl Stanley right-handed.
Carl Stanley. 3-0.
3-0. All right. John Therian versus Robbie Karstendijk. This is right-handed at 95 kilo.
Good match. I'll say 3-1 or 3-2. I'm gonna go Robbie.
Okay. See, not even picking your fellow Canadian. What
I'm
are you talking
trying to
about?
be objective
Canada's
here.
Better.
Trying to be objective here.
That's his good friend's son. Okay.
Yeah. Eli Sidov versus George Whitfield, 85 kilo left-handed.
I'm going against my son's prediction here, and I'm going Eli Sadov. I'm going 3-0.
3-0. Okay. Matt King versus Vios Antulis, 95 kilo right hand.
Okay. I don't think I know Matt that well.
Okay. Matt is from Florida. His best win would be he beat Artem very easily Florida States in December.
Oh, that's impressive. So he beat Artem Taranenko.
Yeah, very easily.
Oh. Ooh, nice. Okay, well, it could be a very good match then, but I'll say Vios is a fucking monster. He's crazy as fuck, okay? And I'm just going to go with Vios just because I know exactly how good he is. Beating Artem is significant. What's that?
Hasn't he pinned you?
Yeah. He was in Norway, and I was there, and like just pulling in the after pull in the pit. Yeah, he gave me a freaking nightmare. He was so good with his hand, without his hand. He's good. That's a good puller.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Vios.
If he gave you that trouble, imagine what would Chance do to you. Okay, go ahead.
Ahmed versus Paul Passmore right-handed.
Great match. Great match with Paul Passmore coming back. I think that match is going to be crazy. I think that Paul's going to win it ugly, like 3-2.
All right. Wilton Brock, Matt Mask. You know Wilton. Can you tell everyone a little bit about Wilton? Most people don't know.
So Wilton Brock, what was he? When I knew him, he was a firefighter. I think he was a firefighter. He's working down in Florida. Big dude. He had a lot of success in the 242, which I think is more like his natural weight. He got big. I pulled him at UAL, and he almost beat me. And that was in a competition when we were both fresh. And he's awesome. My left was good when I pulled him, and it was not easy. His left is very, very. If he's where he was that day, Matt will have a problem. I can't see him being quite as good as that, being away as long as he's been. And Matt, I think, has gotten better as well. So I do give a slight edge to my brain. To Wilton. I give a slight edge to Wilton. However, I'm going to say it's going to be 3-0 Matt Mask.
Okay. Patrick Berg, Hunter Knopfs.
Hunter Knopfs. That young guy has got an ability to hook like I have not seen in a long time. I think Hunter Knopfs, as good as Patrick Berg is, like this is a world level dude. I think that this is Hunter Knopfs to win. I do. I'm going 3-0, and there are going to be wars. And I think that they're going to be in the hook, and I think that it's going to be fucking hard. And I think it's going to be 3-0.
Okay. Gabriel from Italy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name versus Robbie Russell, right-handed.
Giordanella.
Sorry, Engin?
Giordanella.
How good is that guy?
Very good. Very strong.
Robbie Russell's pretty impressive over here.
Yeah, I think it will be. It's with Robbie Russell, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is very, 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 very good matchup. Trust me.
Too close for me to call. I don't know Gabriella as well as I should. I know Robbie Russell is seriously bad news. So I don't know. International match. I don't know.
All right. Emil Ekstrom, Andrei Sharkovich. 105 kilo left hand.
Now, isn't that big for Emil?
Yeah, I mean, Emil's last super match in the U.S. was against Brandon Elsesser, who he kind of played with left-handed.
Like, I thought he was more of like a 200-pound guy. Am I wrong?
Emil walks around like 215, so he's got a little bit big. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think Emil is the better arm wrestler, but I have a feeling that Sharkovich is. I think he's going to be physically really, really fucking problematic. Like really problematic. I think Emil is going to win the first bunch, and he may win it 3-0, but I think Sharkovich physically might become a problem. It might become a problem early. He might just be physically just stupid strong. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, listen, I'm going to say Emil 3-0, but he could absolutely turn it around.
Okay. Vios, left-handed, 95 kilo Brent Rockers.
Oh. Vios still going to win. Yeah. That's tough. Brent Rakers is awesome, but Vios is going to go strap, and Vios is going to beat him without his hand.
Do you know Vios' best win left-handed?
It's Prudnik, or it's me in the Norwegian pit.
Yeah,
one of the two.
You and Prudnik, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
If you count you. So
great matches. And do I have to say Travis 3-0?
Well, we're not there yet. We're not there just yet. Cody Merritt, Eric Falgren.
3-1 Falgren.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I already know your answer, but James English, Auden Larratt.
I'm going with 3-0 Auden. That's what I think.
Yeah. Honest, deep in your heart, do you think James has any lanes to give Auden trouble?
He's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt if he tries.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it at that. Derek Smith, Travis Bagent, left hand.
You know what? I've thought long and hard about this, and I'm going to change my prediction because of Travis has really only done bad things for me. And Derek, you have helped me out so much in my life. Derek Smith, 3-0 convincingly in a hook, just bossing him, getting in, and just easy. Derek Smith all the way, 3-0.
I mean, it would be better if he would say 3-0 Travis after he said his reasons. It was. He said
3-0 Derek Smith in a hook. In a hook. No straps.
And it is because he helped you in your life. Okay.
I still owe you. I need to do like 10 more of these predictions to make it even close to even.
Last match, Matt Mask, Brad Grundy, 231 right-handed.
Oh, it is 231. Okay, so they weigh in on Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, okay, 231. Jeez, Brad Grundy's weighing 231 also. They both cutting down for this.
When I interviewed Brad last week, he said he was about 250.
Okay. So then I'm definitely going to say Matt Mask. Yeah. Yeah, Matt's going to kill him. 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
You don't see a lane where Brad can win.
Okay, Brad's a good arm wrestler. I know he is. I've pulled with Brad. I know he's really, really good. Really good. The problem is Matt's hand is just going to be overwhelming at 231. At 231, like in a division, like it's hard. Look, it's hard to match Matt's hand in the open. Okay, we are putting them in weight class is going to favor Matt. I think if you had it open, I think Brad could have even done better. But no.
Devin, do you think that him pulling 2 super matches will have some negative effects? No.
I mean, potentially, but no.
See, Brad told me he's going to kill Matt Mask and then he's going to call out Bacho. So let's see if that happens.
It's a great match. Bacho. But also another one is Lars. Lars, nice one for him.
Yeah. Real quick, while you're still here, Devin, I just want to let everyone know about a couple things. Number one, again, thechallengerseries.com. The pay-per-view is only $15. Day of, it's going to be more expensive, so get it, save some money. Tickets just went up to $35 for in-person tickets. There's also GA Plus and a VIP option. There's still a couple VIP options left. Get, if you want to hang out with Devin and Derek and everyone else except for, sorry, Engin unfortunately won't be there, but buy the VIP, buy the GA Plus, hang out. There's going to be after pulling. And lastly, the last thing I want to mention is there's a raffle going on. So for $10, you can buy a raffle ticket, and we will be raffling off a bunch of different items. But the main big item we're raffling off is the table that all of the athletes are competing on, signed by all of the athletes and signed by Devin. So for only $10, you have the opportunity to win that awesome arm wrestling memorabilia. Anything else you want to say, Devin, before you hop off?
Hey, thanks so much, guys. Thanks, Chance, for putting this event together. It's going to be incredible.
And Dylan. Without Dylan.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much.
Everyone's like, who's Dylan? Who's this Dylan guy?
I can't wait to get down there. We're all Auden, Milo, myself. We're all going. I think their granddad Brian's coming. Jody's dad. We're all super pumped for the event. So, yeah, thank you guys. And seriously, Derek, I hope you kill him. I hope you do. Yeah. Engin, thanks. We'll see all you guys soon.
Yeah,
I'm going to work. I'm going to work legs.
Oh, okay. See you, Devin. So if you guys still have some time, I'd like to work through back through the card and get your predictions. Engin?
Yeah. It is almost like 2 a.m. here, like not really, but 1:14. I will. Yeah, but yeah, I have time to. I don't know every arm master so well, but
Engin, are there any matches that you specifically want to comment on, or should I just go through them?
Like for example, Aaron's recent shape and his opponent. Like I'm like more familiar when it is going to do really higher level, like. Like those.
Okay, so what about
elite level?
What about like Cody Mara, Eric Fulgren?
Yeah, I remember Eric from like maybe it was like 2016 or 17. Wow, really tall, huge guy, giant guy, and yeah, and he's a top roller. Do I remember correct? Yeah. I don't know. I know disrespect, but I think he's favorite. Cody is my friend. He's a great guy, one of the nicest guys in the community. But I think the other guy is, I think, much younger. How old is he? Do you know?
Eric, I want to say is early 30s.
Yeah. So I'm like, if he's back, and
he told me it's his best shape right now ever.
Yeah, so what I'm just saying that like up to 40 years old, I mean, arm wrestlers progress as long as they remain healthy. And yeah, I think he's favorite. Yeah. About the match with Patrick Burke, how do you pronounce the other guy's name? I know his name, but I don't know how to pronounce.
Hunter Knopfs.
Hunter, okay, the last name, yeah, Hunter. Yeah, first name I can. Knopfs. Okay, yeah. I think if that guy can hook Patrick, I think he has a good chance of winning. But he may not be able to hook him. Yeah, but if he hooks him, he can beat him. I think he's stronger, but I'm not sure if he can hook him or not. Yeah, because Patrick has very good pronator control, wrist curl, and side move directly to the pin pad. Yeah. How strict you will be on the elbow fouls?
It's supposed to be the same rules and the same strictness as East versus West.
And the elbow pad size?
It's the larger pad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but anything that gets out from front side, even if it is little, it's foul, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. That may be a little bit difficult. Yeah.
Difficult.
Anyway, so other matches.
Robbie Russell. Maybe Robbie Russell and Gabriel.
Yeah, that is Gabriel is very strong guy, very strong guy, and I know Russell is also incredibly strong. Once he's inside, he's very strong, and I am expecting a war because neither of these guys are joke, like really real deal guys,
Yeah.
maybe not the best, like elite, but they are right there,
Yeah.
and they are very, very strong.
Last
And they
time
are,
Robbie Russell faced Adam Brzenk, Robbie beat Adam.
they,
Yeah.
and they are very hungry. They are very passionate guys. We will see. I think that will have some hype, really, like, and what else do we have?
Do you know maybe Andrei Sharkovich and Emil Ekstrom?
Yeah, I mean, I know Emil is your friend. He's very technical. He's very, but Andrea is also he's very technical guy, and I think right now he's in great shape. And I don't. He can go either way. Either way, I know Emil is very technical. His hand control, everything is very good. But I think Sharkovich may have the edge with the horsepower, like more. But listen, that's very close. Either you have a control, or the guy has so much outside and he enables you, so you cannot really use your control.
Yeah.
So that's we don't know that. We don't know. We can guess. We have 50-50 chance. Anyone on the street, you can ask them. They don't even know arm wrestling which one is gonna. Whatever he says, he has 50% chance. So
Right.
yeah.
Did we get your opinion on Matt Mask and Brad Grundy yet?
No, I was saving that for the last one.
Okay.
Brad, this is something like that again. Like Brad's hand control, technical abilities, I I think very, very good, very, very good. But will he, like, just think about Hermes Gasparini, like how great hand wrist control he has, and Matt was able to enable that control.
Mm-hmm.
Even when Hermes beat him, he also, I think, they beat him once, one round. I think it was East versus West one. So what I just say, guys like Brett Grundy, guys like me with the full hand control, if we are put out of our position, then we may not like that. You understand? So, and Matt is the master of that, you know, hitting here and taking somebody's hand. And so I know I give the edge to Matt. I know Brad is incredible. Anyone who is arm wrestling more with, like, I don't know, like anyone that Brad could use his hand wrist like easier, like someone who is
Like
his
when he
hand is,
faced Pablo, for example.
yeah, more comfortable. Like he needs to be more yeah. But I think Matt is one of the most uncomfortable hands. Not only the hand size, but the grip and the start and everything. It is not that easy. Frank Lamparelli was able to top roll him, but like Brett is great, but I don't think Brett is at the level of Frank Lamparelli. But just because he's not at the level of Frank Lamparelli, it doesn't mean that he cannot win. But I don't think he is that level. I can't say that Frank did it and Brett can also do it. I think it is different level. Frank is someone who, front of me, I saw gave trouble to Georgi Svetko at WAF 2022. So we saw his match with Michael Todd, and yeah. Anyway, so I think that at least 55-45 for Matt. These guys come and compete directly at my event. I don't know how right it is for me to give prediction, but yeah.
Do you think 3-0, Matt, or
Listen, if Brett wins, just say round one, it may go the exact opposite way too. Just so. What I'm just trying to say that if he can do that once, he can do three times as well. And if Matt can do that, I don't see these guys Like I don't see Brett or Matt just losing their wrist while they are doing what they do best, and then next round just bring their shoulder and do the shoulder pressure or something. They are both just doing their thing, you know. You
Yeah.
understand? If the match goes to one round there, one round there, it needs to be very close. If one really dominates, just say round one, I think the rest will probably go that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, we will see. But you know, Engin, I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's almost 2 a.m. there. I really
I
appreciate
think there was some other matches as well, like that I would be like really interested in talking about it.
Well, are you familiar with Vios Antulis?
Wyos, yes, and his opponent.
His opponent on the left is Brent Rockers, and on the right is Matt King. Do you not know Brent or
Matt
Matt?
King, I know who he is, but I'm not so knowledgeable about his abilities. Brand Rakers versus Wyos, I think you would know better. I know is Brett, is he ranked? Brent is ranked number one
Yeah,
in, yeah, okay.
in North America.
So it will be a tough match for sure. I mean, if he's number one, so there must be a reason
Yeah,
for that. Yeah.
yeah. Just real quick, I'll list the other matches, and you can tell me if you know them.
Yeah.
Ahmed and Dane Sellers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not much know about. Yeah. Ahmed is my friend, but I don't know much about. Yeah.
Okay. Shane Owens, Carl Stanley.
Yeah. I just listen. Devon's opinions. Probably he would know better than I do.
Okay. Robbie, Carsten Dyke, John Therian.
Yeah. That's interesting. One. I know that. Okay. John is very strong guy, but I am not. I don't think he is as experienced as Raymond's, who beat Rob. And even on round one, when Raymond tried to hook him, I remember Rob just flashed him, and so I saw also how he beat Fraud. I think it will be a tough match. You know, when you look at it from outside, John is more experienced, more of an arm master,
Mm-hmm.
while Rob is just coming in, you know, but very powerful. Just think that small Brian Shaw, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I think it will be a very tough match. I don't know who can win that match. I have Travis Bagent versus Derek Smith opinion.
Okay. And
Yeah.
real quick before we hop into that, are you aware that John Therian and Coach Ray have pulled before?
Yeah, as far as I remember, Coach Ray won.
Yeah, I think it was 4-2. So it was,
Okay, yeah. So it was a very close one.
yeah.
Derek looks very nervous about the his match. Look at how deep.
Nervous? I'm swole right now. I ain't gonna so strong.
Ah.
All right,
Right.
Engin, let's hear it. What do you have?
Okay. Travis has always been a difficult person with me, while Derek has been always nice with me.
That's right. That's right. I like these predictions. These are great.
Listen, Derek. Derek, can I ask you something? Is your left or right better?
My left is actually ranked higher right now than it is my right by 1 point in North America. But when I went to WAF, I got 11th and 9th in WAF, and I'm 0-4 right-handed. So it shows up at certain times against specific types of opponents. But overall, my right hand in the gym is stronger. It's more versatile. It can do more things.
Yeah, that's why. Listen, usually people who are ranked with left higher than their right, usually it is because right-hand competition is tougher.
Mm.
Yeah. You understand?
I do good against people that usually top roll and depend on their hand, really depend on their hand and wrist. Like I beat Ron Bath twice in a row, left-handed. What's his name? Abo from Georgia. He came out here. He lived out here, and I beat him. He was ranked 7th in North America.
Who was he from Georgia?
His name is Abo. I don't remember how to spell his last name. It's like Rakashvili something. He lived in California, I think.
His name is like Rako, or
do you remember Derek?
I can't remember his last
name. It
started
with an R. That's all I remember.
He's friends with Levon. He would show me pictures of him and Levon training together and hanging out with them. I don't.
Okay.
And Abo, he came to the U.S. and he beat like Robbie Topi and Tom Nelson, and then Derek beat him after that.
Okay. Yeah. You beat him with left arm, you said?
Yeah. Okay. So it shows up at certain times, but I definitely favor my right. But it's healthy. I've never had any really bad injuries left-handed. Like right.
Okay. The question, honest question. If you would pull Travis right arm next weekend, do you think your chance would be higher or lower?
Yes. Yes, higher.
Higher, yeah. Okay.
Should we just swap it, Engin?
What do you mean?
We'll just make Derek pull Travis right-handed instead. It's better.
No, he has Serhiy Kalnichenko match.
Yeah, I know. I was just joking.
Yeah. Okay, so my opinion, we don't know where Travis is, but every time I see him on the podcast, his traps, shoulder, everything looks bigger. And every time I see him, he looks redder.
I wonder why. Yeah, he's just getting.
He said that he's on the Virginia Beach, swimming and everything, and he gets red.
Stem cells, he said.
Okay. Anyway, so I think Travis is slightly favorite.
I'll take that. Slight favorite. That's okay. It's a little.
Okay, so I guess that you would take that much. Yeah.
Hey, but if I win, I'm gonna moonwalk on the stage. If I win, I'm gonna moonwalk across the stage.
Yeah. But do you know what's the most important part is?
What?
How confident are you? How much do you believe you can beat him? But just tell me. You don't need to tell me honestly, but just tell me what it is.
I'm really interested in a few aspects of this match. I'm going to know a lot after round one. I mean, I think we all will, right? It's just there's a few things there that are actually really interesting to me to see how he'll deal with the game plan I have, which I'm not going to give out right now. But I have a plan and some angles, and I've talked to Devin and other people about it, and they think it's a good idea. So I actually really am interested in seeing how something can go in a certain spot, which I'm going to go all out for to see if that works out. Because Travis, I mean, everybody knows, like if you stop Travis kind of anyway, he kind of falls off. He'll pick up his own elbow and give it up if he doesn't pin you on the hit, like initially for the most part. So you stop him anywhere, inside, outside, up top, he kind of falls off. So that's going to be the goal. He hasn't been arm wrestling very much, so hopefully I get more table endurance.
Derek, have you ever pulled like someone like Corey West or Cody Merritt with left arm?
I've pulled Cody Merritt, and I practiced with Corey West before. Yeah,
but with left arm, how did the competition go with Cody Merritt?
Cody Merritt beat me. Cody Merritt beat me. We competed one time at a tournament. He beat me pretty bad. His left wrist was just too strong. And then Corey West, I try to remember how we went practice left-handed. I'm pretty sure he was beating me, but I don't remember how it went. Right? I know we were practicing. It was a long time ago.
Okay, because Travis thinks that right now nobody in US.
Of course he thinks that. It's Travis. Of course he thinks that.
Okay.
He always thinks he's the best.
I think he will also pull Cody Merritt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm just telling you, I don't think that like he would just come like without being serious.
Oh no! I'm expecting him to be strong and trained.
Yeah. Because
Engin, do you remember Travis's last super match, left-handed?
You're talking about Brandon?
Yeah.
Listen, I will tell you something. Brandon is a great guy. I love him. But I think that Travis wasn't really Travis, If Travis is Travis and losing Brandon, then we can say that whole Travis's past was just garbage career. Not because of Brandon, but the guy is a super heavyweight. You shouldn't be losing to a 90 kilo guy. I think at that time he was like 90, 95 kilo guy, right, Brandon?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm just saying that a guy who claims to be the best, one of the best super heavyweight in the history, if he's in the shape, he can. I mean, I beat him when I was 70 kilo, but it was overalls, and I just flashed him, but just always tease him how I beat you, how I beat you. But he fresh, me fresh. I mean, like
Yeah.
Travis is Travis. Only really a super heavyweight would beat him.
Yeah. The only reason I brought that up is because if Travis is anywhere near the shape that when he faced Brandon coming in to face Derek, I think that Derek beats Travis very easily. It's just
Oh yeah,
about
if it is that shape, then I mean, come on, you would just toy with him, because that is no disrespect. Brandon is great in his category, but I don't see any 90, 95 kilo guy beating the best super heavyweights. I don't think that unless your name John Brzenk and you are in prime.
yeah.
There's nobody like that. 90, 95 kilo John always was very competitive in the super heavyweight category, but Brandon or anyone else is not like John. Nobody, even the guys that who beat Brandon at the East versus West, they couldn't move John's prime.
Yeah. Yeah. But okay, anything else you want to touch on, Engin, before I let you go? Get some sleep.
No, I just want to tell Derek, um, you you really need to believe in yourself, my friend. You are like missing opportunities. And listen, if you beat Travis, you are messing up my Orlando plans. But I don't care. I always think like people comes and tells me, Engin, what is better for you? Who wins is better. I said, I don't give a shit. I mean, even if something is like if someone winning is better from the business perspective, I don't care about that because from the arm wrestling perspective that I gave my whole life, like it is much heavier than the other part. I can't betray like fan side or arm wrestler side or myself that I don't care. People says, oh, if Devon beats Levan, it's better for you. But I'm the one that also get involved on the round one that when Devon's shoulder was below. You understand? I can't. I mean, I don't care if Devon would be. It's big respect. If Levan wins, it's big respect. So I cannot really look at that subject. I remember first time when they were pulling Raymond's did interview with me, Engin, which one would be better for arm wrestling? Like whoever wins, like whose victory would be better for arm wrestling? I said the one who deserves his victory would be better for arm wrestling.
Right.
So what I'm just saying that I have plans for Travis to be in Istanbul, then in Florida, Orlando, Florida, but like I wouldn't be upset with you if you win, because if you win, it means that you are the guy, You are the guy. So we should all just shake your hand and just bravo. So just go there and fight, Don't be like, like the one thing is missing with you is just sometimes you are too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much, and
Thank you, Engin.
you take care. Yeah, it's 1:36 here, and good luck next week. And I will be watching very carefully because those match results are also affecting the main East versus West rankings. Those matches that is happening at the Challenger event are very important. They are official East versus West super matches.
Yeah.
They are. So,
Yeah.
anyways, okay. Take care, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Engin.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Derek, is there anything you want to touch on before I let you hop off of here? You were a last second guest, and I appreciate you coming on. But
yeah, I mean, we're on Travis. We went over all our predictions already. Was that yesterday, day before?
I think 2 days ago.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, in terms of predictions, no, not really. Yeah, man. Just got to. It's gonna be a lot of. I haven't gone serious into a left-handed match in a long time, and so like this is gonna be the rest of this week is just gonna be like visualization and trying to like get all that ready, which is gonna be a trip to me left-handed a little bit because I've just been focused on right for so long now, and like I know it so well that my left still kind of shocks me sometimes. Like it'll get really strong in weird angles and stuff. So just a lot of shadow arm wrestling and visualization. I do want to beat him, man, because it'd be fun. It'd be so fun to beat Travis. Like just to talk shit. If it's just that, I don't even care about the way the world views it. Just one-on-one between me and Travis, just to destroy him and talk shit the whole time would be amazing. It'd be well worth it. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. And thanks for all the people that are in the chat.
Real quick, are you going to be able to keep Travis out of your head? Because he's going to talk shit for 5 hours straight.
Yeah, but like what's he going to say? I'm going to beat you. I don't know, like what.
He's
already said it all. Like his persona is that. That's just him. So it's like not anything new. It's not anything unexpected.
No, it's nothing new, but it's directly leading into your match. So I wasn't sure if that was going to stop you at all from getting fired up, getting in the zone, and kind of making sure you give it 100%.
I haven't felt, because even with Matt, Matt, talked crap and was super intense, and that didn't affect me at all. In those type of situations, I'm so in my own head, focused on me and what I'm about to do that I didn't even acknowledge any of that. But yeah, all Travis is gonna say is, "I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you this bad, whatever." Like, it's just going through in one ear, not the other. Really, it's just because he's gonna say that whether he's being sincere or fake. So there's no knowing whether he's actually meaning or believes any of it. He's just spouting bullshit, right? And I know that. So it's just like you can't read into anything that he says at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If he never said that type of stuff, then suddenly you turn it on, he's like, "I'm gonna destroy you." Maybe I'd be like, "Oh shit!" But it's Travis, so it really has no weight at all. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. I do, in my opinion, one of the highlights of the event is going to be you and him commentating just all the talk leading into.
Have you figured out what match are we? We're near the end.
Second to last, I think. Right, Dylan?
Yeah, second to last. Yeah.
So right before the final match.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So now, if you want to take a match before, so the third to last match is going to be James and Auden. If you don't want to commentate that, so you can kind of get prepared, that's no problem. We can have someone fill in for you, like Devin.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think about that this week. See.
Okay. When do you fly here?
Thursday.
All right. Well, we will see you Thursday.
I gotta make weight, man. I gotta cut. Make sure I'm on point with weight.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah. See you there.
Later. Right, see you.
Dylan, is there anything else you wanted to cover before we hop off out of here?
Yeah. You know what? I'll talk real quick about kind of why we're doing the Challenger Series and what it means to us, and I'll just dive into it. For everyone that's viewing and that may view this later on Chance's page, we've started doing this Challenger Series in hopes to really bring light to a lot of North American talent that gets passed over. But also in a bigger light, we're on the East side, it's a recognized sport. Governments recognize it over there. I mean, it is its own body. It's like the NFL, the MLB, the NBA over there. We want to bring that here, and this is a great foundation for it. The Challenger Series is to find the next elite, to find the next superstar, because unfortunately, the beloved Devon Larratts and Levons and John Brzenks, as we're already seeing, they do fade in time. And we have to have guys to replace them. And mine and Chance's job that we hope we do a very good job of doing. We hope we have the best production shows, which y'all are really about to see that. We're super excited to see that. The production is going to be out of the world. But our job is to fill these shoes that are leaving the sport. And just like Engin has granted us this blessing of being labeled a true East versus West brand. It's just like we're like the little brother. We're finding them for him. We send them up to him, and they become superstars from there. But, guys, I hope everyone supports this, man. we're not sponsored. We got one great sponsor, which is
Grip Arm Sport.
Grip Arm Sports, that actually like gave money. But other than that, it's just me and Chance, guys. So we really hope y'all support this, and I hope y'all enjoy it, man. I hope y'all really see the work we put into this, and there'll be a second, and a third, and a fourth. And we just hope to always continue this and keep finding real talent in North America.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just to touch on what Dylan said a little bit, we're really excited to be able to bring light to all these North American superstars that deserve the big stage. And, you know, not only are we setting those guys matches, but we want them to share the stage with other high-level athletes, you know. So we're still having guys like Travis Bagent and Derek Smith and Matt Mask and Brad Grundy and Cody Merritt, guys that have all been on that East versus West stage. So you're getting to see both the current superstars and the up-and-coming superstars all under one event, and we're really happy to do that. And again, like Dylan said, we really hope you guys support. As long as we don't lose too much money, hopefully we can continue to do more and more events. But it's all up to you guys whether you want to see these events or not. So if you do like the idea of it, please support. It would mean a lot to us. Again, one more time, it's thechallengerseries.com. I'll post that in the chat once more. I know Benji and my other mods have been posting it the whole time, but we really appreciate everyone here. Unless anyone has any last-minute questions for Dylan or I, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. I know I missed some super chats, and I apologize. I tried to scroll back up, and it won't let me scroll past a certain point, and the only one that I can see is from Bernardo. It's a €2 super chat, and it says, do you think Artem can force Vitaly into a hook?
I'll call Go ahead.
I don't think that Morozov will be able to force Vitaly into a hook. However, I still think that Morozov can win. We saw him pull without his wrist against Georgie, which in my opinion, as a pure top roller, Georgie is a better top roller than Vitaly. I'm not saying Georgie can beat Vitaly. I think Vitaly beats Georgie. But as a pure top roller, we've never seen Georgie get hooked. And if I remember correctly, back in 2020, Krasimir Kostadinov was able to set a hook on Vitaly. Vitaly still beat him, but if Krasi can do it, I think that Morozov has an opportunity. What do you think, Dylan?
This is left-handed, correct?
Right-handed.
Oh, this is right-handed.
Yeah, July 6th.
I want to see it happen. I want to see Vitaly get pushed inside and just where he's really at. I don't think anyone's in a while pushed him there. I'm a huge Morozov fan. I'm biased. I want Morozov to win. I hope he does. I would put money on him to win it. I've always liked Morozov. I don't know why, but I just always have. I was drawn to him. Very, very talented youngster. He puts him in a hook.
You think
I don't know when, but it's going to happen somewhere within that. What is it? Best of 7?
It would be best of 7 because it's not a world title match. So it'll be best of 5.
Best of 5.
Yeah.
Round 3, he gets him in a hook.
Okay. I hope to see it. I'll be there in person watching, so I really hope that it happens.
Do you want to talk about what you're doing real quick for your prep?
As far as cutting weight?
I mean, you're going to the gym. You're taking this one serious.
I am taking it serious. I was actually talking to Maggie, my wife, this morning, and she was just like, I have never seen you so committed since we've been together, and we have been together for over 6 years. So that should tell you something. I moved to Europe to train arm wrestling, and in Maggie's eyes, I'm more committed now than I am then. So I am taking it extremely serious. For those of you who don't know, I'm cutting to 115 kilos to pull Ibrahim Sagov. That's going to be right-handed. I'm super excited for that. That's July 6th at East versus West 13. So that'll be my 5th East versus West appearance. So.
All right, Chance. I think that's about it, sir.
Yeah, let me just go through and make sure there was no questions for us. White Wolf says, good luck. Thank you, White Wolf. Jens Wickstrom said he just bought the pay-per-view. Thank you, Jens. Thomas says, we're all going to buy the pay-per-view. We're supporting it. So thank you, Thomas. Murphy asks, what time does the event start EST? So it's going to start 1 p.m. EST. If you're coming to the event in person, doors open at noon, and then the event starts at 1. Guys, we're going to make sure it starts at 1 on the dot. We don't want to leave you hanging. We're going to do our best to have it scheduled. Everything's going to be ready to go, and you guys will right at 1 get tuned into that. One more
right
time.
Now we're still a week out, and right now we have just over 200 people in attendance so far.
Yep. Yeah.
And production, guys, it is going to be king of the table level, if not a wee bit more exciting.
Yeah. I hired an amazing production company, JPC Entertainment, out of Tallahassee. They're loading up like 1 or 2 semi-trucks loaded full of high-end production gear. So any type of production you think we might have, we're probably going to have. We're talking lights, smoke, lasers, LED screens. We're not cutting.
Don't forget my sparklers, Chance.
Yeah, of course. Dylan said cold sparks are a must. So we're going to have cold sparks for the athlete walkouts. It's going to be very, very, very exciting, especially if you're there in person, because you really get to experience it. But from a pay-per-view standpoint, we're not cutting any corners either. So everything is very, very ironed out. It's going to be very professional, and I'm very, very excited.
And real quick, I think I can go ahead and say this because I mean it's no secret when people come there, they're going to see it. Is we're trying to bring back that WAL energy where it's basically in the center is where the arm wrestling's happening, and the crowd is all the way around. So you really have that mosh pit feel, that excitement. Everyone's closed in, and it's just a real electric atmosphere is what we're trying to create.
Yeah. We want crowd engagement, and we want that to show like WAL, like Dylan said, and even more so kind of like East versus West 12. When Levon and Devin were on that stage and you saw all the fans behind them, that really gives to the viewer experience in person and from the pay-per-view. So we want to make sure that we highlight that as well. Engin says, I look very healthy. Thank you, Engin. But yeah, anything else, Dylan, or should we call it there?
That's it.
All right, guys, tomorrow we're going live with Robbie Russell and Gabriel at 4:30 EST. So make sure you tune in for that. Like, subscribe, go buy the pay-per-view, go buy tickets at thechallengerseries.com. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow.